I'm French, which means half of you will not understand what I'm saying, which is not a big problem. And the other one, don't complain about what I will say about the music industry. What are you doing? I'm too shy for that. So yes, I will try to explain what we want to do as Muzicol for the music. I am the only one non-professional this evening, so that's why it's very interesting for me, because I will try to explain you what we want to do. My attorney and friend is a friend with Paul McCartney, but this doesn't make me a professional of the industry. But I think it will be interesting. So, what is Muzicol? Everything starts like a story, you know. 4 years ago, during a dinner with some friends, one is a songwriter, he did music for Celine Dion and other European or Canadian singer. After a long dinner, which means we had some meal and some drinks, he started by saying, music industry is completely fuck up. So I say, why? Can you explain me that? He say, yes. We have a problem, only 20% of the music is available today on the market, and you have 80% unrevealed, and you have millions, thousands of 100,000 people, very good artists, who would like to exist and to have a way to showcase themselves. And he gave me an example about a girl, which in Europe, win the equivalent of The Voice, and we had an agreement with can I say Universal? No, I did not say anything. And $300,000 to make an album in Los Angeles with a big name. So he did the album, $300,000, and the album was #1 on the chart. And 2 or 3 weeks ago, they removed the album and they say to the girl, stay home. So he called someone he know. Why are you doing this? He said, because look at this girl. If she starts to sing, what do we do with all of the skinny girls that we have already produced in a portfolio? And we don't want her to sell more that we already have selling ourselves. And this is unfortunately a story that I hear many times, and many people are complaining that they cannot produce, that they cannot fund anymore an artistic director who will listen to the music, because most of the industry, from my side, again, I'm not a professional, are managed by accountant and financial people, and not anymore like we had a few years ago by artists, musicians who themselves was listening music and producing music. So based on that, we say why we don't do something we can help the artist who doesn't have the chance today to have the good connection or to be signed by label, by major or by a manager. Why we don't do a platform where any artist will be able to open an account, of course, to put his content, to sell it the price he wants, to get paid right away, to have a right protection assistance so he doesn't need necessarily to wait 1 year to have his right paid. He will get his money every day. We select every week, but the concept is to have the artist getting his money as soon as possible. To sell to anyone, the price he wants again. Why not selling a song 25 cents if you think that 25 cents it's enough for you to get some money? And if you have a guy in Colombia, in Nepal, in wherever you want to be an artist and sell your content to anyone in the world, again, maybe $500 per week, it's something that will help you to live from your music and to become an artist. And every artist is a dreamer. So we need to find a way for an artist to dream. Then we say, okay, we need some money to produce a track. You don't do anymore an album, correct? You do a track, you sell the track, and you don't wait 2 years or 3 years to have enough money to make an album. So why we don't try to finance also an artist? How much money do we need to make a track today? I don't speak about the big record studio in Los Angeles, in New York, and the top 10 guy. No, just I had myself a studio in Hollywood, Sheridan Street, so I know how much I was charging a guy for a day. I think that $2,500 is something we can use to make a song. $1,000 for 1 day studio, $500 for the engineer, $500 for a master. Okay, how can we raise $2,500? The first song, people can eventually go to see friends and family and say, hey, give me $500, give me $1,000, I am an artist, I will be the next Michael Jackson. and they will do a first song. So now what's happened? They have to sell it. How do they sell it? YouTube is free. They go to, of course, our good friend, Reverb Nation, and I inspire myself a lot of things that you do, and I try to add a few other things. And then you try to sell your song. Okay. You need another 2,500 to do the second song. So what we do a crowdfunding. We have a system where the fan can put $1, $2, $3, and start to be also part of the sale of this song. We don't raise any money without any song. We don't want people starting to scam other people saying, I know to sing, and give me 2,500 and I will produce a song. No, we want you to have a song, and then I will listen your song. I will love your song, and I will have a beautiful voice. And I will buy for $1 a piece of the future income of this song. So I will be able to raise 2,500 by giving 50%. Hey, you don't copy what I'm doing, huh? You will be able to raise $2,500 by giving 50% of your future income. You don't give any right, you don't give any ownership. You just give a promise of 50% of what you will make will go to the co-promoter, to your sponsorship. And then you start to raise money, and this guy who put $1 or $2 start also to get money. You cannot get rich with that as an investor, except that, of course, if you have the next guy who sell 2 or 3 million songs, this can be interesting. But what you can do as a co-promoter, you will help your fan by also trying to sell his music. So now you have a community working all together. So this is one of the services that we are offering also through Muzicol. Another problem that we had, artists are not content. Money is something interesting, but they are artists. They are not necessarily financial businessmen. So one of the things that they have to manage when they have a different partner, okay, you make 10%, you make 20%, you make $5, and they start to calculate and they have to pay. So we did a clearing right process inside our system. First, because the background of Muzicol is also a payment system. So you open sub-account and you decide how much money go to different partners that you have with you. So you can say, okay, you are a record studio, can you record my song? I don't have any money, but I give you 20% for sure about the income. Can you produce me? Can you sing? Can you dance? Can you do whatever you want? And then you start to split, and automatically when $1 go inside the platform, everybody get paid, no more fight. We offer also something very interesting, because personally I love artists singing a cover. I don't want to say that most of the time I feel that the cover are sometimes better than the original artist, but you have a lot of artists who sing beautifully a song, and it's a cover. They cannot sell a cover except if they have the right to sell a cover. To get the right to sell a cover for an independent artist who doesn't have the right connection is not very easy. We provide them a right coverage for every cover that they want to sell. Automatically, we take care about the right, we pay the right to the ownership. The artist just need to do what he knows to do the best, singing. We have also some other feature like live streaming. So this is something I personally think can be very interesting for the industry. Doing a concert or doing an event for an artist is not necessarily easy. We try ourselves to do a big event, and I can tell you 4 years that we try to dream about that. But you have some artists who can, again, in our concept, let's say a Cuban singer want to do a concert from Havana. 1 million Cuban in Miami will dream to see it, but they will not fly to Cuba to watch this concert, to see this concert. But if you have a streaming capacity directly from a platform, you can eventually pre-sell the ticket for $1, $2, $3, whatever you want to do. And you will be able to stream your event from any place, which can be also used as a beautiful place for a concert, but where no public can access. And you can have this done from anywhere in the world, and now you start to have eventually artists doing an event from a location which is also part of Muzicol. You also have the marketplace where every of you who are part of the industry, not necessarily an artist, but professional offering services, can also be part of this community. So I am an artist, I need a singer, I need a dancer, I will go to the platform, look at someone on the marketplace, then I will see a location in my city which is looking for an artist in order to do a gig, and all of this community will work together. And it's an ecosystem which can be very interesting because I think we can help artists, but not only artists, the industry to also provide new content and maybe to discover the next big name. So this is what we do. We started this idea 4 years ago. We have been working 4 years to build the platform. Platform is live now, and we start to have artists from many countries opening account, fan, following, and should be good things. You can wake up. Now, finish. Hello. I will maybe ask you a question to be sure you understood and you listened to it. Do you have any question? Thank you. I love doing this because nobody understands anything, so it's why I never have any question after. What else?
How does the streaming work? Tell me a little bit about that.
This is a good question, but I'm not here to speak in technical. How the streaming work? Okay, it's easy. You have someone here, imagine me, I am a singer. You have imagination, you are artist. You have a camera, a video recorder, something to capture the flow, okay? And through our system you plug with a computer or video card. Now you can even do it from a smartphone, and you transfer the flow to the system, which will be encoded, decoded, blah, blah, blah. And depending which device you will use to watch the event, smartphone, computer, tablet, TV, we will adapt to your bandwidth and to your connection, so you will have a quality good enough in order to watch it. It's great. Tomorrow we have a show at Revolution Live, or you want to ask a question? I'm afraid about the question. So tomorrow you have an event at Live Revolution or Revolution Live, but only in Florida. You will see it. Maybe in Fort Lauderdale. Imagine Texas, Austin. Everyone want to see streaming. They will see it, and you can do donation, or you can do humanitarian event. Also, you can do many things. You can do lesson. You can teach. You can. Just before the question, I forgot something that you will, I think, love better than what I said. We want also to do Musical Academy and Musical Studio. So I have two things to announce this evening. Musical Academy. It's a free school that we want to open. And because we have artists, Grammy Award artists, beautiful, fantastic artists, we say we want to teach, we want to coach, we want to share our knowledge and our passion with kids. And so we want to do it's a musical academy where kids from 8 to 18 who doesn't have access to the music, to be able to play instruments. So we will buy instruments, we will put at disposal instruments. Artists will come to teach, teacher will come to teach for free, benevolent, and to do that. So it's a concept that we are opening in Fort Lauderdale. We work also with an organization who do tour in the school. In my first press release, I put something, and I will say it again today. I personally think that if the children know to play music all together when they are young, we will avoid a lot of fight, a lot of war when they will be adult, because they will remember that they can play together, whatever the race, religion, wherever they are coming from. If you go to a concert, you see 10, 20,000, 50,000 people all happy listening and watching an artist. You don't care if the guy is different on your side. You all share the same passion. So I think this is something we can drive music. And I really say it a few months ago. The second one is Musical Studio. We have access to funds from grant company and people who are non-profit company who told us, if you have money, what you will do as a non-profit usage. I say, what I will do, I will help an artist who don't have his money to produce a song, and of course I will say, put your song on musical. So it's why we do Musical Studio. We will have 1,000 artists between now and middle of the next year, we will have a capacity to record one track. We have a budget for that. Because my partner is buying a record studio all over the world. We have an agreement with Spotify. And this record studio will be used to record local artists at a preferred price. In the meantime, we will have access to this record studio. And an artist, which will be the big problem, is to select the artist, because of course artists will send demo, we will have to select which one will have access to the grant, which one will not have access to the grant, which is still not totally clear. How do we define what we think a good artist or an artist would need to have access to this? It's a guy who will sell music, or it's just a guy who they sell it? So it's not clear, but we will find a way. But Muzicol Studio will help artists, and it will be a snowball. The concept and the goal is to finance one artist. He sells a song, you take a piece, you put back to the funding, and you finance a second artist, and he sells a song. And then you start to have the first artist selling music, financing by themselves the next guy who is coming. And this also can help artists from all over the world to have access to this dream, which is to be on stage. You have the question?
Yeah, regarding the streaming platform, I know a large part of the reason artists want to have events and live concerts is not only for ticket sales, but for merchandise sales. So I'm wondering if there's any sort of merchant services platform on the streaming site for them to integrate merchandise and album sales and whatnot.
Merchandising?
Yes.
Ah, yes. You did not read the term and condition on Muzicol.com. Article 15, it's very small. It says that when you sign Muzicol, you agree to give us the possibility to do the merchandising for you. Of course, we give you royalty, we pay you amount of money. And no, big. But we do the merchandising, which will be part of the tag store on Muzicol. Yes. Because again, I agree with you, an artist who start to be successful, want to do a t-shirt, want to do a mug, want to do something, he doesn't necessarily know to do it, so we will take care of that also. And it will be sold on Muzicol. But the agreement we have with him is only for Muzicol, which means if he want to do merchandising with someone else, or take the merchandising and sell it himself, of course, it's free. We don't want, again, to block an artist to only work with us. We are just one of the options that he will have. And we encourage every artist to stay on Revolution and to be also as many platforms, because again, an artist needs to be on as many platforms he can. He cannot be only on one platform and expected to be viewed by everyone. He needs another view. Any question? No. You work for Muzicol, you don't have any questions. No? Okay. Do we still have cake? Oh, you are the cake warden. You're okay. So, I think that it's...
You have a question?
Yeah, I'm always curious. So I'm going to sign up on Muzicol, like right now on my tablet.
You will really do that?
I would do that. I have
Okay.
the tablet right here, so let's pull this
And?
out, see how easy this is. Okay. So what do I have to subscribe to you? Do I have to have music? What if I'm just a passive listener like Pandora? Do I have to pay?
You want to also have Muzicol TV and Muzicol radio.
Okay.
It's coming.
It's coming. So
Yeah.
how much is that going to cost me as the consumer?
This is an excellent question. Because if you start to listen to the music for free, artists will have the same problem. They don't need it.
Exactly.
They already have thousands of ways to give the music for free. So you will have, as a fan, to pay a little piece in order to have the artist making some money.
So that's what funds it. So I don't have to necessarily be an artist. I'm just a person like that.
Yes, you are a fan. When you go to Muzicol, you are a fan or you are an artist?
Okay.
You are a fan, you love music.
there a cost to the
You're an
artist?
artist, you love fan. Yes.
Is there a cost to the artist to sign up?
No, it's
Just
free.
a fan.
It's free for an artist to sign up.
Okay.
It's free for a fan to sign up. But, and nothing is important before the but. Everything is important after the but. An artist will have access to all of the services if he become premium, which will be a $9 per month.
Of course.
But we split the processing fees to the minimal, which means it will make a lot of more money by the premium to have access to the service that be normal artist and pay a little more fees. So the goal is to have the revenue coming more from the premium, so we have a stream revenue we can help to
that
build
drives you
everything
to want
that
to push
only working on a processing fees.
Okay, so with that said, I'm an artist and I sign up and I have music and I'm paying the premium, that gives me access to the marketing.
To the yes, to the streaming, to the fundraising, blah, blah, blah. Sorry?
How many subscribers do you have? Like fans?
In thousand or in K?
Let's just say in the US, what's your reach? What's your total
Okay.
reach?
The payment system behind has 1.8 million account. All of them are compatible on Muzicol. We have for now a couple, not thousand, I would say less than 2,000 or 3,000 artists, and we have a couple of maybe 10,000 fans.
Okay.
So, of course, I will prefer telling you, we have
Millions.
something like 2 billion, but no.
Okay.
But we have every day artists coming with 100 followers, 200 followers, 1,000 followers. We got a contact from a young artist in Australia. It's a young girl, 15 years. She's a number 5 ranked in Australia as an independent artist. They start talking with us, and she has 26 million followers. So we start to attract a lot of people.
What's
We
your
work with
ad-
some label, we work with some record studios, some manager, and again, it's not only US market,
Right.
it's European market, it's African market, Middle East market, China, Asiatic, it's a world market. We have some other platforms, CTB and other, who are very focused on the US market. We don't limit ourselves to only one market. So
Do
it's
you
why
have
we
an
have
app?
different
Okay.
market manager. And if you start to reach India, if you start to reach China, it's the others.
Okay, here we go, I'm a fan. Logging in. So do you have an app on iPhone available?
Not yet. Because doing an app is very popular. Who doesn't have an app?
Right.
You have an app? You don't have an app? Okay. Why you don't have an app? Everybody has an app.
Not great at coding.
I have an app for my other system. Doing an application need to have a purpose. Just doing an application to say I have an application, you can log in, blah, 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 doesn't make any sense. We wait to have requests from customer, from fan, or from artist, saying it will be great to have this. Then we can build a tools, something will help them to use the system or to do things. But not only to do an app and then, hey, look, we have an app. People will say, what the hell is this app? I don't have this, I don't have that. So no. That's why we still don't have an app. We are building the system, we are continuing to developing. We talk to professionals, we talk to artists, we say, okay, what do you think? What you would love to have that you don't see yet into this system? And then we do a survey with consumer. If you have an app for music, what do you want to do? Some people say, I just want to listen my music.
Right.
I want to buy listening. Okay. What else? And we had some idea coming from club, from location, from DJ, and we are mixing all of this. And when we think we have the first version, boom, we do another dinner. You just have to read the email, and we do another conference. And we explain, saying, we have an app.
Right. Well, you need an app because virtually 100% of the audience under age 20 listens to all of their music via app, whether it's Pandora, Spotify, YouTube,
Yep.
and so forth. And then the rest of us who might turn the radio on. So at this point, I have to log into you to listen to the artists that are available.
Eh?
At this point, we have to log in to listen to the artists that
Yes.
are available. Okay.
Yeah, because again, if you put the music for free on a website, you don't. This also was a big question. Do we or do we not? The first version, you had the possibility to listen to the music. And then we say, okay, you want to see, you want to feel it, come inside. So it's why we oblige you to open an account in order to have access to the content. Our times are closing. It's okay, we have room.
Do you do any magic?
Eh?
Do you do any magic?
Yes, I do some magic, yes. You want me to do again the card?
Yes, please.
Cannot do that. You want to see the magic trick? No. Why you say yes? Okay, I will do it. No? Okay, no, I don't do it. Okay, so I think it's the end of this story for now. And now you can go back to what you was doing, eating, drinking. Champagne is coming now.
Really?
No champagne. Coffee, maybe? Cake? No cake? Okay. Thank you very much. You will see us all the weekend. Your pen just starting. You will see us the weekend. We have a booth so we can talk, we can share comments and share ideas. Thank you.
Thank you.